Today I'm gonna share with you a really awesome growth hack to help you increase your acceptance rate and reply rate on LinkedIn. Basically, you can use the same tactic on cold emailing as well, but for this specific case, I'm gonna share with you a LinkedIn outreach strategy. So the best thing that you can do to increase your reply rate or acceptance rate is to make the reference to people's LinkedIn profiles and the content they create. This is just like no-brainer. It's really working like that. If you reach out to someone and start pitching them your services or your offer, usually you're going to get not the best results on LinkedIn, even on LinkedIn. But whenever you make the reference to their recent posts and you say to them, hey, for example, Thibaut, I saw that you wrote about the recent post about Steve Jobs or like about Adobe and Apple thing. That was really amazing. Let's connect. In this case, Thibaut will probably accept your connection request and so on and so forth. You see, the best thing that you can do is to make the reference to the content they are making. But how to do that? How to automate that? Because you cannot just simply go and check every single profile's LinkedIn post and make your own icebreakers on that, etc., etc. So let me share with you how you can automate icebreaker generator based on people's LinkedIn posts that they made recently. Okay? So the very first thing that you need to do is to go to your sales navigator. And here, by using just simple, let's just make it really simple. Let's choose a few people, current job title, let's say head of sales. Let's say geography, it's gonna be Europe. And the industry is gonna be software development. Yeah, so let's just say that okay, this is our audience. It's pretty stupid, pretty generic. Like we didn't use really great keywords and filtering over here, but let's imagine that it's working, okay, like that. The thing is that now what we need to do, it's really important. We need to choose post it on LinkedIn. Why it's important? Because if people are not posting on LinkedIn, the chance that they're actively using LinkedIn is pretty low, or like it's at least a bit less compared to those who are actually posting on LinkedIn. And if you want to reach out to people who are posting on LinkedIn and you want to reach out to them on LinkedIn, usually they will see your messages. And imagine some people are not using LinkedIn at all, like once per month, once per like a few weeks, etc., etc. And in this case, even if you reach out to them, even if your message is extremely relevant to them, they're not just going to see that because they're not using LinkedIn. That is why it's a really great filter to just reach out to those people who are actively using LinkedIn. But the second thing is that we're gonna use the information from their posts, their recent LinkedIn posts, in our icebreaker. So we choose that. After that, we need to scrape, okay, now we have 726 people. Now we need to scrape all of them. And how to do that? The best way to do that is by using not some Chrome extensions or something like this, because it might be a bit scary and dangerous for your LinkedIn profile. But the best thing is go to expandy.io. I know that because I've been working there. I was working at Expandy for more than a year, so I know that this is extremely powerful LinkedIn automation software. And once you do there and you create your LinkedIn account, you can send LinkedIn outreach campaigns. This is the most powerful, actually, LinkedIn automation software. But the thing is that it's also have the scraping feature. So in order to scrape this sales navigator list, what you need to do is just copy the link to this URL, go to Expandy, create your account, go to the new search, click Sales Navigator search, and paste your LinkedIn URL. Once you do that, you just click confirm, and that is basically it. In this case, I've already prepared this list, so it's 720 people who are actually filtered with the same filters, so no worries about that. Now we need to export all of them. So once we do that, we click export, and just a matter of a few seconds, Expandy will send you the list of these people directly to your email. And then we're gonna go to Clay, and here we're gonna show you some magic. So let me share with you some magic over here. I've downloaded the list of people that Expandy shared with me. So now I go to Clay, and I create a new table, I just click import, not companies, exit, click people over here because we do have the list of people. We click import people from CSV, we click here, and we choose the CSV file that Xpandi gave to us. So here is the CSV file. We upload this, yes, we click continue, and we just create a new blank page, but completely new. Yeah, I'm gonna show you everything from scratch. No worries, it's gonna take you only 5 minutes to explain, and I don't know, 10 minutes to implement that. So now we have the list of these people. So it's around 720 people who are actually barely mentioned with our ICP, and these people posted on LinkedIn recently. So now our goal is to actually fetch and scrape their LinkedIn post that they made, and based on this information, make the personalization icebreakers, and then export that to our LinkedIn outreach campaigns. So we gotta implement this in our outreach campaign, and we'll actually make the reference to the post that they're making. Okay, so now we need to click add enrichment, go to enrich person from profile. We click here. Now we need to choose from what is their LinkedIn profile. In our case, it's profile link. So we just click here, and and Clay is going to visit those profiles, scrape those profiles, and we just click here, and let's say it like this. Okay, over here, and what we else need? Okay, nothing much. It's totally fine for us to just have their name. Okay, and let's click OK summary. Let's save it, and let's try it for the first 10 rows for the first 10 people. In this case, Clay is going to visit those LinkedIn profiles and will scrape all of this information, including the recent LinkedIn posts these people made. So now what we need to do is to check their recent LinkedIn posts. So whenever Clay is doing this outreach, right? So if we click here, we're gonna see all of this information that Clay scraped about this specific person, right? And here, if you go to, yes, you can see that people also viewed location name, volunteer publications. There's literally everything about this LinkedIn profile. Clay did scrape everything, right? And now we can use this information to understand whether these people actually match with our ICP. But the next thing that we need to do is we need to click add enrichment and company post, find recent post by user or a company. So once we do that, we need to choose the URL, and for us the LinkedIn profile URL is still LinkedIn profile. It should be profile link. Here we can use some keywords, but let's say that if we're reaching out to people about sales, let's say some sales, right? And post date filter, let's say 30 days. So if people posted something during the last 30 days, 30 days ago, if people posted something during the last 30 days and they had the keyword sales there, we gonna see that. So now we're gonna add the post, actually the URL to the post, and that is basically that. Like we don't need a number of posts, let's say it like this, and try for the first 10 people. Let's say how it's working. Let's just wait a little bit. Okay, no post found it, no post found it. Okay, we found that a few people are actually, so for example, this guy has what drawing England is taught me about B2B sales. It's coming home. That's a joke, actually. Hiring isn't just about feeling. Okay, that's a really pretty extensive LinkedIn post, so we can use this information, right? So once we do that, what we can also do, we can scrape the list of the LinkedIn posts with the keyword, right? So in this case, we add the new enrichment and add post. So the first year is going to be check every single post with the keyword sales. If they don't have sales, it's totally fine for us. We click profile link and we don't have anything, but we have the filter the last 30 days. So we continue, and yes, we're gonna run settings. we want to run only if the posts. Yeah, okay. We want this scraping works only on those people who didn't post anything about sales, right? So we just say if run only if posts is empty. Okay, generate formula. This case, okay, we see that for a few people, for 2 people it will not work, for the rest it will work. So we just click yes. In this case, we add new, we also add the post, we also add the URL to the post, and we also show the number of posts. So run and save. So let's see how many other posts people did. Okay, we have 3 posts found, 9 posts found. Okay, it's great. And out of the first 10 people, we already have a lot of them who were actually posting recently about something, like something related. So in this case, I have exciting news. We are looking for a head of customer support or success to join our growing team and work with some of the largest law firms Okay, it's pretty like relevant post, right? So we have here the posts, for example, this one. Okay, this is the post. Okay, job opportunity that mocks. We are hiring for account executives link. Okay, makes sense. So and now we need to create icebreakers using AI based on their LinkedIn posts. So now what we're going to do is click add enrichment, choose GPT over here, generate text, and here we're going to write this. Make the icebreaker based on that. So what we ask GPT is to analyze person's recent LinkedIn post and generate a unique opening line for cold LinkedIn outreach. Limited to 12 words, make it relevant to their title. Here is their title. Post, here is the link to the post. It's either posts, yes, this one, or posts, post 2, right? And we say that email copywriting, that's going to be our style, the system prompting. Let's say that use it only if post is not empty or post 2 is not empty. So generate the formula. Now we see that we are not going to use for every single person, but we're gonna see this only. Okay, output is correct. Let's run it for the first 10 rows. Let's see how it goes. Now okay, so let's just wait a bit, and some input is missing, so okay, sorry. Yeah, I made it wrong. Edit column. So limit. Okay. So now what we need to do is, okay, let's generate it based on the first post. So let's say, for example, based on the first post. Okay. And let's see how it goes. Okay. You see that the outreach loved your post about the euros with Pix lesson for B2B sales. Wow. And this one, a streamlined hiring process can ensure your team align perfectly, right? You see that this is a really great icebreaker. And what we do right now is we can use it for every single person. I just use it for only 10. Now we just edit this column, rename this column. We say it, for example, icebreaker. And now we want to use this information in our outreach campaigns, right? We can probably use it for a bigger audience. That's totally fine. But now we need to export this information. So we export it to the CSV file, and just a matter of a few seconds, we're going to have the list of people. And in this case, it's just going to be a few people who will be added to the campaign. But what we do right now, we go to Expandi, and here we need to create the new placeholder. So in our campaign, we'll not only say, hello, first name, hello, last name. I saw that you're working at the company, but also we'll use this icebreaker. So we click create icebreakers. We create a new one. We're going to call it breaker. So in this case, icebreaker, I click here and boom, it's done. It's created. So that's for the future. Now, whenever we go and create a new campaign, so for example, we go to campaigns, we click new campaign, and we grow and want to create without a template. And it's going to be connector campaign, just a basic connector campaign, something that you're reaching out to people with your message. And we're going to say, hey, yo, first name. Yeah, it's going to be, hey, yo, first name. So, checked. Saw you on my feed, my LinkedIn feed recently, and we add the dynamic placeholder, and the dynamic placeholder will be the icebreaker, right? Boom. And we say that in case they have the icebreaker, so we do have this icebreaker here on Clay. So like your post about da. If not, we just say like nice profile. It's in case we don't have that, right? So we just click over here and then boom, let's connect. Boom, save the message. Now we're gonna add those people from our CSV file. So we just go to people, upload the CSV file, and we just match. Like, for example, we can upload it over here. Browse it, sorry. Post it on LinkedIn. And once you do that, you will just have the list of people, you just merge the campaigns, and you're gonna use this as an icebreaker. That's a real nice trick for you to just double or even triple your acceptance and reply rates on LinkedIn. Thanks a lot. If you want to see more cool growth hacks, follow us on growthband.io. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.